Hi, my name is Travis Bresnick. I am the Director of Operations Accounting for Redmond Group LLC, which is a investment manager that runs both hedge and venture capital funds. So I think any operations person, and especially in accounting, when you basically live your life by checklists, right? And checklists run in Excel, and Excel checklists have a tendency to become messy. You always have to roll them forward. So basically, you're doing reoccurring roll forward checklists, and they cannot be consistent throughout different funds or processes. And so what you end up getting is just this kind of ball of yarn of different checklists for all kinds of month ends. So when you're in accounting, right, you have pre-month end, post-month end, actual like NAV checklists, et cetera. And then you have multiple funds. We have 15 funds. And so what that really ends up being is sort of a neighborhood of like 15 to 20 checklists, all very long and all trying to be updated. And so if you just want, for instance, say, overview of where you might stand on all of these things, right? You're opening up, a bunch of documents. And so basically a bunch of Excel checklists, and then those all have to roll forward. So that's sustainable to a certain extent. But as your organization, what we found at Red Mile was as our organization grew, that it was becoming kind of unsustainable, right? Especially as you start hiring more people. And this is where, Frank had reached out to us and had a really good initial conversation. Frank, being kind of ex-investment industry professional, understood a lot of the pain points that we were experiencing, which not even just in the investment industry, but in general, like any type of large organization that has, lots of processes going on. Opscheck is a really good system to track all your tasks, right? And open items, but it's also a good system to hold anyone that's responsible for it accountable, right? Because it kind of goes up the chain of command. So one person does a task, then that goes into someone else's queue. And so it's a really good way that like you can look in every day and say, hey, like, what is my priority today? What do I have on my plate? Which I think most people, again, just revert back to, OneNote or an Excel. So, we've moved all of our kind of checklists, my day-to-day to-do list, they're all on Opscheck now. And it's very efficient. When you're actually setting up something, right? Because you're setting up an organizational system, you're basically taking your current, whatever task management process that you have at your firm, and you're like, how do I put this into a system? Opscheck makes it pretty easy. There's an Excel upload template, which isn't too bad, to be honest, but it's a process to be, how do you want this to develop and, show up in the system, right? So that it works good for your workflows. Frank has lots of experience in setting this up. And so he was actually a mentor / huge help in the implementation of like, look, this process, maybe consolidate it. Maybe there's 3 steps here, it could be in one or vice versa. So I actually found implementation was a good, even like kind of update to our own processes by going through it. So not that it would be easy to implement any process, but as far as it goes, Frank was there helping every step of the way, and it was definitely made it easier. And I think what I found is that, oftentimes, especially in an investment management firm, there's, when you go across departments, maybe your operations and accounting to investor relations to the investment team, right? From back to front office, a lot of things can get lost in translation. Or an investor letter would be a perfect example where maybe accounting prepares that data, and then IR may add something, and the investment team needs to add something, but there does need to be a final sign off. And you want to make sure along the way everyone's checking their box. And so Opscheck's perfect for that. You can kick off a workflow that's, when one team completes it, then it goes to someone else's task, and then vice versa, and it goes all the way through. And it's really easy to track a task like that across departments. And before, the reason why that's challenging is because, the investment team doesn't really want to go into your accounting operations Excel checklist and be like, yes, I've done this part of it, and then we're accountable for it. Whereas Opscheck's really easy. They can just log in and they have like 2 tasks and they check it off. So it makes that process much easier, kind of interdepartmental items. All organizations face operational challenges, and a lot of that is just sheer organization. And if you're stuck in Excel, it's not scalable, but it doesn't work long term, and you'll get, and you end up spending more time trying to update your Excel things than it's worth it. So I think Opscheck is really benefits any organization that has multiple departments, a lot more employees, that you would like to scale and make things more efficient. As a manager, it's really nice to be able to see your progress through your month end, your quarter ends, your year ends, and be able to look and be like, okay, 50 out of 75 tasks are done, drill into that, what was on time, what wasn't on time. It gives you this granularity that is just not possible on an Excel checklist. And I think that granularity gives you improvements. As a manager, and you're dealing with reviews at year end, you can talk to people about, well, you were on time for this and not this. And it gives me my own like, have I completed my own tasks, right? And am I doing them on time? So it's really, you can do self-reflection, you can reflect on people that you manage as well, in a very quantitative way instead of a qualitative, right? You can actually point to the data, right? You've done X and X and X. And I think that can be very, very beneficial for everyone.